So the last time I did Retro Roulette, I noticed that I was getting a couple of repeat games, and I wasn't sure if it was like repeats or not because I've got a shitty memory at times. But I looked back and it turns out they were repeats of like games from previous sessions of Retro Roulette, so I had to like get them off of the list of games. But yeah, it was only like 2 games. It was like the Addams Family and it was like something else. You did it under NES Remix? Oh, that's right, I did. I'll just keep it to trash then for now. Doesn't really matter, not like anybody cares how I name this. Right, so here we go. Here is the thing where I play my NES games. So I press the X button, it picks a game at random, then I play that for 5 to 10 minutes, if even like 5. Adventures of Bayou Billy. This one I've heard of, this is a Konami game. It's like a beat 'em up, but it's also got like shooting segments, which I think you need to use the NES zapper for, so I can't show you that part, but I can show you the beat 'em up part, which comes first. This stage, use this controller. So I've never played Bayou Billy before, but I have seen this game. There was like a YouTuber that became like, not famous, but it was like well known for like reviewing this game like way back when, in the early 2010s. I forgot what his name was. I think it was Spoonie or something. Was it Spoonie that reviewed this game? The Spoonie one? It was something like that, like one of the earlier like YouTube content creators. So I kind of remember like seeing that review like a decade or so ago. Oh, you press A and B together to jump. Just gonna jump kick around, I guess. That's probably the most effective way of taking them out. So I probably won't finish this whole level. I think I'll just do a little bit. Oh, look, meat. Yeah, give me some of that meat. It looks like the wall chicken from Castlevania. Then again, this is a Konami game, so that doesn't surprise me. Speaking of Konami, apparently, like, we don't know this for sure, but apparently there might be like a Silent Hill game in the works that might be coming out soon. Which, that would be interesting. I've never played Silent Hill before, but I'd be interested in checking out like a Silent Hill game, if one were to exist. I might check out the original Silent Hill at some point, because I've never played, like I said, I've never played the old Silent Hills. I've played lots of Resident Evil, but I've never played Silent Hill, and who knows, maybe like I could do that for Halloween or something. I could play like the first Silent Hill. Oh. Konami does good music as well, like the music's pretty good. But yeah, for those that have never seen this game before, it's got like a variety, like it's mostly a beat 'em up, but it's got like different like types of stages. Like there's one where you're driving a car and you've got to use the NES zapper to like shoot people while you're driving. But most of the game is this. I don't even know what the story is, to be honest. Alright, well I've got that now. Nice. Oh, okay then, well I just wasted that. Oh, so Bayou Bill is about to go, Ugh! Oh, I've got to kill crocodiles now? Okay. I love old NES games with, like, voice samples. Don't know what the most effective way is of taking down crocodiles. What does this game think I am, Crocodile Dundee? I wonder if that was the inspiration for this game, because it seems very Crocodile Dundee-ish, like the character. Yeah, punching crocodiles. You know, because that's a normal thing to do. 10 out of 10 gameplay right here. Shit. Did the turkey appear there? Oh, I guess the turkey's gone because it fell in the water. Yeah, nobody wants a soggy turkey. Nice. Let's see if I can at least get past this part. It's half the time this, I'm just spamming the punch button and hoping for the best. Alright, I got one. Ah! You need to be a certain distance from it so you can punch it. Alright. That took longer than necessary. But they're dead now. And now we're fighting scuba divers. Who have guns. Did I just pick up a gun? Oh, there's a gun. Wait, how do I use it? Ah! Yeah, take that! Oh, that doesn't work on those guys? Okay, then I guess they've got, like, titanium. I'll take that, though. Thanks. I didn't know Bayou Billy used a gun outside of the gun stages, but yeah, there it is. Ah! Fuck. Alright, well there goes. I like how I lost my jacket and I picked the jacket back up as I died. Right, okay, well that's that then, so... Adventures of Bayou Billy. Next up, Lupin Sensei Pandora no Isan. Wait, is this Lupin the Third? Is this what Lupin is? I know of Lupin the Third, but I haven't really seen any of those movies. By a company named Monkey Punch. Good name. Help somebody kidnap me, it's really dark, I don't know where I am. Please hurry and help me. Yeah, it's Lupin the Third's. See, I think Lupin the Third is meant to be like a manga, but it's also like a movie series or like an anime of some sort. It's like an anime movie, but I've never seen any of those films. So I can pick anyone. I'll just pick Lupin because I'm boring. Oh god. Alright, the game, I need to blow into my cartridge. Yeah, something tells me this game doesn't work on this NES that I'm playing on. I like how the character's just like behind bars now. You idiot, you fool. Yeah, let's see you do any better. Okay, so you hold up to jump up onto the higher platforms. Yeah, so something is fucked up with the graphics. I don't think I can fix that. Wait, one hit and you're dead? Okay. This is quite bad, this one. Not just because the game's like glitching up, but this is like a very low effort NES game. And I'm dead. Game over. Everyone's behind bars. Yeah, there's an anime, I did mention that. There's an anime and there's a movie. Like, I know there's like a CGI movie that came out like a year and a half ago. because I saw like memes, like people were making memes from like that movie. God, you just die in one hit. I wish, like, you're so used to like action NES games where you get like a few hits before you die. Not in this game. It's like Bubsy the Bobcat bullshit. One hit and you're dead. But at least in Bubsy you had 9 lives to work with. In this game, oh. In this game, you just have like 3 characters. Okay, I didn't know I was gonna fall there. Yeah, that game sucks. I'm gonna give it one more try, see if I can get a little bit further, but this game is pretty bad. It's like the very definition of a licensed game, I would feel, because it's like, oh, we got the license to Lupin the Third, we need to make a game. But we don't want to put any effort into it, we just want to get it out there quickly so we can make the monies. It could be a problem with that, yeah. Also, another thing is, it's kind of hard to tell where you can jump and where you can't jump, because sometimes you just, like, fall where you're not expecting to. Yeah, I'm done with that. That one was kind of bad. Like, glitching aside, that one was not very good anyway. Shatterhand, I think I've heard of this one. I think Sunsoft made this, or Capcom. It was like one of those 2 companies that made this one. I've never played it, but I do remember watching a playthrough of this at some point. Oh no, it's Natsume that made this one. Natsume does good NES music as well, actually. Why are there like 5 Sesame Street games? I've got every single NES game on here, plus some bootlegs. So, I didn't know there was like that many Sesame Street games, but apparently there are. So you know how in like action games you use like a gun or like some like Mega Buster or like something? Or a weapon? In this game you just punch the fuck out of people. Hence the name Shatterhand. You even punch the fuck out of silos as well. So again, I've never played this one, but I have seen what this game looks like, and it looks like a lot of fun. I'm sure if I grew up with the NES and I had this game, I would have loved it back then. Can I do anything with this? Oh, right, okay. I don't know what I just did there, but I powered myself up. Oh, you just punch that to get money. The only problem is, when you're punching enemies, you're very close to them, so you've got to be careful not to let them bump into you before you punch them. Oh, cool. I now have a half of a floating robot ghost. This game's pretty good, actually. Like, this game's actually, like, genuine, it's legit. Like, I think Game Grumps, like, back when they used to have JonTron and not Danny, I think they played this game. I think that's where I saw this from, like, several years ago. I don't watch Game Grumps anymore. I used to watch them when JonTron was there, but after they, like, you know, I've talked about this on stream before. But Danny didn't really do it for me. Like, I tried watching the Game Grumps content after John left, but I just kind of lost interest and I just stopped watching Game Grumps altogether. I think a lot of people back then did, but it just wasn't really doing it for me personally. Oh, you can grab onto the background there, the railing, the fencing. But yeah, this game is like very high quality. It's weird because this isn't one of those like all-time greats that a lot of people talk about. It's not Castlevania, for example. Like, it's not Castlevania, it's not Contra, it's not those kind of games. But I would say this is still pretty much an A-tier game by the looks of things. Like, it feels like a great game. The production value is very good for NES. Alright, so here's the first boss. Who kind of looks like M. Bison from Street Fighter, but he's got like a bazooka. I like how he just tried to fucking smack me in the face with that bazooka. Nope. Oh, jeez. Oh, almost. Has anyone ever seen the box art for Shatterhand? Because I think AVGN, like Angry Video Game Nerd, did like this video where he looked at like some bad video game box arts, and Shatterhand is one of them. I wouldn't even say it's a bad box art, it's just funny more than anything. It's like this guy with like shades that's like punching at the camera, like, you know, the perspective of like the box, and he like punches part of the title away, and he's got like this really weird looking hand. Like the way they like render the hand on it is bizarre. I'm gonna have to show that picture. I'll see if I can beat this boss and I'll show it. Oh. Oh, shite. I'm really bad at avoiding that. When you die, you have to wait for the music to slowly fade out. That's bizarre. Like, in most games, when you die, you immediately just, like, try again, but no, you have to wait for the music to actually stop. Shit. Right, I got a bunch of hits in that time. Nice. I'm doing far better this time. After you hit him a certain number of times, he backs off. Oh, jeez. There we go. Oh, seizure warning. I forgot these old NES games sometimes flash that intensely. Area A cleared! Alright, well, I would say that's pretty good. I enjoyed that. Rally bike. I almost got Rambo. Eventually I'll get Rambo. And they're off. Right, well, this game is very boring. Oof. Excite Bike the Saint. Yeah, it's one of these kind of games. Oh, come on. Yeah. I don't really have much to say about this one. I mean, what you see is what you get. It's all right here. Plain as day. I'll try not crashing into anything this time. I mean, I was trying that the last couple times, but I'll try not to do that this time. Alright, well, good to know I'm not the only one crashing into shit. Yeah, you need to slow down for that part. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't know what the fuck that helicopter just shot out there, but I couldn't grab it. Picked up some points. Yeah, I gotta get them points. Because we all know how important those are. Ugh. I don't know how that bike exploded, but okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm falling asleep playing this game. I think that said jump, but I don't know what that was for. Oh. Yeah, watch out for the trams. Oh! I don't know how I didn't fucking get hit there. That was lucky. Oh yeah, that makes you jump. Doesn't really give you any feedback though. Wait, what killed me? Did I run out of gas? Are you kidding me? You go all the way back to the start? Okay, cool game. Right, next. Duck. Unlicensed, so this is not an official game. Again, there's several bootlegs in here. Will the Raspberry Pi do N64 and PS1? To a degree, it depends. You'd be better off getting the Raspberry Pi 4. This is a Raspberry Pi 3B that I'm using right now, which is not as capable for those consoles. I mean, technically, yes, you can play N64 games, but it comes with a big caveat of most N64 games will be a bit laggy on this. So you'd be better off getting the Raspberry Pi 4, because I think that's a far more capable computer chip. Or computer board. Right, okay, so this is an arcade-style game, even though it's not officially released or licensed by Nintendo. So we're playing as Red Donald Duck, and we're trying to get, I don't know, Huey, Dewey, or Louie to the goal. Whoa, what the what is it doing? I'm holding the A button, and that's what he's doing. Oh, he's digging in the ground, right, okay. Right, I think I see what's going on now. It reminds me of... Fuck, what's that game? It reminds me of, I forgot the name of the game, but I think most people can figure out what game I'm thinking of. Load Runner, I think it's called. Kinda reminds me of that. A little bit. Just like a really shitty version of it. I'm assuming if the egg falls too great of a height, it's gonna, like, crack, so I'll put it down here. Uh-oh, can I get that out of the corner? Yes, you can, right, okay then. Shit. I want to get rid of that fox. Oh, okay, he just disappeared. Ah, shit. Alright, well you get the idea with that one. That was Duck. Gotcha, the Spore. I think this might be a light gun game, so I don't think I can show this one. Yeah, it's a light gun game. Right, next one. Lunar Pool. Oh god, this game! I know this game all too well. I used to play this game on a bootleg... What do you call those, like, plug-and-play controllers that you plug into the TV with, like, shitty RGB cables? Like, this was one of the games that was on that. It's not a very good game. It's basically Pool, but, like, from a fucking different dimension. So yeah, this game's quite infamous, I guess you could say, among, like, plug-and-play stuff. I mean, I guess you could say it's kind of ambitious for NES, but the execution's not really there. Just so you know what's going on, this cursor here, the further away it is, the longer your shot, and then the power at the top there, you have to, like, time to get the power in. But yeah, you can see the physics are very fucking slippery, which makes it kind of hard to, like, get what you need in. Nope. And if you don't pot a ball within 3 turns, you lose a life. So that's a fun thing. But yeah, I've talked about it before when I played that, like, Famicom clone console when it was on there, but I used to have, like, a bootleg, what do you call it, like, back in the mid-2000s or the early 2000s, I had a plug-and-play controller that looked like an N64 controller, but you plugged it in to the TV directly with, like, RGB cables, and it ran on batteries. Like, it didn't run on, like, an AC adapter. You had to, like, put batteries into the back of it. And it had, like, a bunch of NES games on it, but, like, they all ran like shit. And this was, like, one of the games that were on there, this one. Oh, that was a good shot. I'm surprised that went in. Let's see if I can at least finish this table. But yeah, I forgot what that plug-and-play controller thing was called. I think it was called, like, Superboy 3 or something like that, or Superboy 2. In fact, hang on a minute, I'm gonna see... Okay, I can't pause this game, so you're just gonna have to listen to this music while I look for this image. Hang on. Superboy 3? No, that's not what it's called. Plug and play Super... Okay, here there's an autofill Super Joy. Right, I found it. 1 second, I'm just going to show you this image real quick. Let me save it, and then I'll show you this. Again, I've shown this before on stream, but that was like over a year ago, so I'm just going to show this for context. Let me just grab the image real quick. 1 second. Did that image... Right, here it is. So this is the plug-in play that I got in the early 2000s. Not counting the gun, by the way. The gun wasn't part of it. It was just this thing here. It's called the Super Joy 2, or the Super Joy 3. I can't see the Roman numeral that well. Super Joy 3. So it looks like an N64 controller. You plug it in via RGB cables, and you put batteries in the back of it to get it to run, because it doesn't have an AC adapter. I don't think this thing runs on an AC adapter at all. And from what I remember, the A and B buttons, like you can see it there. Let me zoom in. Like the A and B buttons, like the N64 A and B buttons are start and select, and the C buttons are B and A, but the bottom ones are like regular B and A, and the top ones are like the, like, what would you call it, like turbo versions, so when you hit down A or B it like turbo presses. And this analog stick right here is nothing, like it's just put there for decoration. It's just like a piece of plastic they glued in to give you the illusion that you've got something there to use. So you have to use this shitty D-pad instead. So yeah, that's the thing that I'm talking about that had this on it. Oh, hey, Green Yoshi guy, welcome to the stream. Whoa, I actually got that. I'm surprised. Can I get this one as well? Ah! That doesn't count, sadly. Go in. Nice. So yeah, it was basically a shitty NES on a chipboard thing, and it wasn't very good. Like, the games ran like shit. Why am I still playing this? But yeah, that's Lunar Pool, and that's my description of Super Joy 3. I mean, to be fair, the Super Joy 3 did have like its benefits. Like, it introduced me to like several NES games I didn't know about, like Adventure Island, which is a really fun game. I don't think Adventure Island has shown up on my Retro Roulette playthroughs yet, so maybe we'll see that eventually. Wai Wai World. So this is a Japanese game, but it's been translated. I don't know what Wai Wai World is. It could be like an anime or something. Who knows? Also, why does the Konami thing say Demi 59? One player. Konami Man and Girl rescue the 6 allies and save Konami World. Okay? Be careful and good luck. Okay, so I guess I'm Konami Man then. Wait, how do I go in? I'm pressing up. Oh, you press down. Healed. Press up and A to switch characters. Would you like to access a character file? No? Okay, so here's the level select. So we've got One Piece Land, we've got typical Japan, we've got zombie graveyards, we've got Castlevania, we've got New York, and we've got Do-Up Moai Head Island. Also, isn't that penguin down there like the Konami mascot from like back then? I forgot what he's called, but he's got like a series of games on like NES and like Japanese MSX computers. Oh, I don't like how the screen has... Like, I really don't like how you have to wait until you get this far over for the screen to start scrolling. I recognise that sound effect. What's that noise? That sound effect is taken from one of the Castlevania games, isn't it? Also, it looks like there's a bunch of playable characters in this game. Look at the top of the screen. Can I go down there? Yes, I can. We got like a horseman. No, sir, I don't like it. Oh, getting down the stairs is a little bit annoying. No, you have to be in the exact spot. Dead. Oh, I see. So you have to use the other character if that one dies. Gonna try something. Yeah, that was Konami Man. They were playing as Konami Girl, and there's like 6 different characters you can unlock. I mean, it's interesting. It's not terrible. But it's not up there with some of the platforming greats. Oh wait, I can't go any further. So wait, where'd I go then? Am I supposed to use something to break that? Ugh. Shit. Alright, well both Konami Man and Konami Girl are dead. Konami World is again falling into crisis. Help. You know, you're pretty you know, you're pretty bad at this. I mean, at least the game's honest about it. I still hate you. What is this game? I am the doctor's brother. I can revive anyone. Wait, Wai Wai ya ya toto la pimp. Get Get the hell out of here! I love the translation. Oh, that's so good. Oh, so I can't go in this door for some reason. I guess this is where I need to go. Oh, I was not expecting that. Like, it was enough that the game was like, wow, you suck at this game. But then they're like, okay, get the fuck out of here. You're revived, fuck off. Let's do the Castlevania castle. So the game may not be, like, amazing or anything, but at least the fucking writing is good. I don't have any attacks other than punching, though. That's the thing. Alright, well, that entrance almost looks like the Castlevania entrance, like that big door that you go in. How do I interact with this? Maybe Konami Girl can interact with it, if I can... How do you change characters? Hang on a second. I'm trying different things. Nope, I can't seem to swap to Konami Girl. So yeah, they're using sound effects from, I think, Castlevania 2 or Castlevania 3. It almost just does look like a Castlevania level now. I'll see if I can get to the boss fight. I'll just try to be careful and not fuck up. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do something real quick. Bear with me. I'll try not to take too long. I love it how I can't type on the fly. I'm just looking for a certain thing here. Almost done. You can probably tell what I'm about to do, but I feel like we need a bit more appropriate music here. I think it's this song. Yep, there we go. Now that's Castlevania. Simon's Quest is a pretty bad Castlevania game, but the music's still good. Alright, well the eyeball just fucked off there because I looked at it. It's like Medusa heads, but not as annoying. Oh, I think we're coming up to the boss room. Now let's turn the game audio back on. Looks like we're coming into like a big fancy room here, because I see curtains. Okay, well it's not quite the boss room yet. But we're seeing some different stuff. I mean, the game is fine for what it is, I just wish you could do more than punch. Maybe later you get... Like, I see I've got missiles, but I have no idea how to use them. I don't think you can use them yet. Let me try something. Maybe there's something I can do here. Again, I'm pressing all the buttons, and I can't do anything in the pause menu either. I'm guessing to use the missiles you need to get a different character, or like some sort of weapon to like fire them with. Alright, there we go, full health again. Oh yeah, on the subject of Castlevania, remember that game that came out a couple years ago, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night? That was supposed to be like a spiritual successor to like Castlevania? Yeah, apparently that game got a big update recently that adds classic modes, which is like an entirely different game mode where it's like a recreation of Castlevania style, like classic Castlevania, but with like the assets of Bloodstained. I might check it out because it kind of sounds interesting. Oh shit, Dracula. What is a man? What is a Konami man? Okay, I can't fucking hit him, no. Ah, shit. What is a Konami man? He's dead. Get some different music with the Konami girl, though. Okay, so you can hit him. Like, I'm looking at that armor and I'm thinking, do I need the armor? But apparently not. Okay, so Dracula's bullshit. If you couldn't fucking tell. Yep. You know you're pretty bad at this. Yep, I agree. Okay then, so that game was cool, I guess, and there's a sequel as well, which I guess we'll check out when the Raspberry Pi randomly picks that. So eventually we'll get to see Wai Wai World 2. F-15 City War, this is also an unlicensed game. The last one wasn't unlicensed, by the way, the one before it was. F-15. Alright. It's got that bootleg stink about it, like you can just tell from the title screen. Yep, Star Fox Descent. I mean, it's pretty ambitious for a bootleg, but that's about all it is. Ambition does not equate greatness. I like how everything except, like, my F-15 plane is, like, running, like, moving around very smoothly, but everything else runs at, like, 2 frames per second. Oh shit, you can fire missiles? Okay. Ah, shit. Yeah, probably won't be spending too long on this. I'll see if I can advance a little bit, see if I can find... I don't know, maybe the scenery will change, maybe there'll be a boss fight or something. I don't know, I think I'm giving the bootleggers a bit too much credit here. It's not the worst thing I've played tonight, but it's certainly far from the best. I think the best thing I've played so far tonight is Shatterhand, like that was like very like high quality. Crap. Right, instead instead of like flying around randomly shooting at things, I should just try and avoid fire. As fun as it is to shoot at things, I mean, I'll shoot at these guys just because they're kind of like gonna like run into me if I don't. But I can just do this to avoid all their fire. Also, that music. I feel like this is just repeating itself now. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything else. I'll play it for another minute or so just to see if anything changes, but it seems like it's just repeating the exact couple, like, enemies. Like, the exact same formations. Yep, nothing seems to be happening. Oh, we got something different. Kinda help to hit them, because I keep missing one. I mean, that's the only new thing I see so far. Yeah, this is kinda boring. Right, the game's just doing nothing but these planes now. Can I see something different, game? That would be nice. Something other than enemies I've seen up to this point, please. Yeah, I've run out of things to say about this one. This one's quite boring. Oh, okay, we've got double tanks now. Twice the firepower. Oh jeez, what the fuck was that? Okay, that one caught me off guard. Is that a fucking kamikaze plane? Dead. Alright, well that's about as far as I'm gonna get with this one. It eventually started doing different things, it just takes a fucking while before you get there. Mortal Kombat 3, obviously this is unlicensed. In fact, there's a second one and there's like... Wow, there's quite... How many Mortal Kombat games are there in bootleg form? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Jesus Christ. Right, so I guess we're checking Mortal Kombat 3 for now. Let's see what this is like. I've got a feeling a lot of these will be the same kind of thing, just with like minor alterations. It's a pretty decent NES recreation of the logo. Yes, I love my menus that are like very shaky. That's always fun to look at. Also, I'm noticing some repeating characters. I see 2 Shang Tsungs, I see 2 Goros, I see... Yeah, quite a few of these characters have got at least duplicates, like 1 duplicate each. Like, there's Liu Kang, and there's Liu Kang. There's Raiden, and there's Raiden. Let's try... Let's see, let's try Scorpion. I think this is Scorpion here, because yellow. Yep, here we go. I think I remember seeing this bootleg somewhere before, but I don't remember where. Oh god, I recognise these sound effects. I think this is made by the same people that did Kart Fighter. Like, you know that bootleg where you play as Super Mario Kart characters in the fighting game? Like, it uses the same sound effects, so I'm pretty sure this is just an asset flip. Or, you know what I mean, like, they changed the graphics and, like, sold it as a different game. Also, I like how they misspelled Raiden. That's not how you spell Raiden. It's supposed to be R-A-I, not R-A-Y. Scorpion wins. In the first Mortal Kombat game, it's not like Scorpion wins. It's like a more laid-back voice, where it's like Scorpion wins. Alright, well, can't really get out of this unless I stop jumping around. Can I do any of my moves? Let's see. I mean, he can do moves. I just don't know how to do my Scorpion Spear. Ah, shit. This time, Raiden is beating the shit out of me. Yeah. I like how just behind Raiden, as he's posing like that, there's a skeleton doing the same thing. Also, come to think of it, that skeleton is gigantic. What the fuck is this perspective? Holy shit. Unless that skeleton is meant to be of a giant or something. I just realised how fucking massive that skeleton is compared to us. Don't mind me, I'm just squatting down to take a shit. I think I know how to abuse the AI, kind of. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, come on. Alright, well that didn't really work out. Not sure how I beat him the first time, I wasn't really paying attention to be honest. I was kind of going autopilot. Let's try Goro, I want to see what Goro looks like in this game. Look how small I am! I'm even smaller than Raiden! Like, for those that have not played Mortal Kombat, like, Goro is supposed to be this massive, like, towering, like, 10-foot beast. But in this game, he's like a midget thing, like he's a little tiny creature. It's kind of adorable, actually. Alright. I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of my special moves. That's what I've been trying to figure out. I've just been punching for the most part. See, here's the thing with Goro. He doesn't have any kick button. Like, if it, like, Scorpion had a punch and a kick button for A and B, but both A and B make Goro punch, so I can't really figure out how to, like, do combos or shit. Combos. Look at me, like, giving this, like, bootleg some credit as if it's kind of, like, that deep. But I'm pretty sure you can, like, do, like, special moves because he's, like, doing his. I just don't know how to do them. Oh, there we go. I got one off. How did I do that? I really don't know how I just did that fireball, to be honest. Fuck. I'll see if I can beat Raiden this time. If I can't, we'll just move on. I'm not going to be spending much longer on this one anyway. I just want to see if I can beat him so I can see who the next character is. Ah, jeez. Also good bootleg music. Fuck. I hope that Mortal Kombat live-action movie that comes out later this year, like I briefly talked about it yesterday on stream. I hope it's good. See, I've not watched, like, I've watched the live-action, like the first live-action Mortal Kombat movie back when I was younger. And obviously my memory's a little bit shit these days, so I don't remember much of it, but I do remember liking it. Because unlike the Street Fighter movie from the 90s, that one had, like, really good, like, fighting choreography. Like, that's what you want in a Mortal Kombat movie. You want the fighting to be good. Like, Mortal Kombat's the kind of movie where the fighting is, like, first and foremost the most important thing to get down, the story's secondary. Just like the games. Yeah, I think I'm done with this one. Let's do another game. Rolling Thunder! Okay, I can't do that high-pitched squealy voice with that word, but you know what I mean. So this one is unlicensed. It's by Tengen. Player 1 ready. Well, look at this spindly Johnny right here. Look at how long his legs are. I didn't realise I was playing Lupin the Third again. Oh, jeez. I mean, at least in this one, unlike Lupin the Third, you can actually survive more than one hit before you die. Bullet. Oh, I see. Oh, that's totally fair. Yeah, come out as soon as the enemy's right over the door. So in this one, you die when you get hit twice. Let me try something. Right, okay, so you can stay in there as long as you want. Like, if you keep holding up. Oh, so did that guy just dab? Nope, that's not a dab. It kind of looks like a dab. A little bit. Okay, I need to get that other frame. Hang on. Nope, that's not it. God damn it, that's not what I want. I want you to keel over and die and dab. No! Yeah, it's a little bit dabbish. Dab on them haters and then immediately fucking die. MG bullet? I'm not sure what MG stands for. Magnum? Oh! Oh, it's machine gun, right? Okay, so I've got a machine gun now. So wait, how do I swap between my weapons? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't think you can swap weapons. I think I'm just stuck with this till I run out of bullets. I think I need to go in a door to get up there. Oh, jeez. Shit. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. I'm sort of like starting to rush it now. Also, give me 1 second real quick, hang on. Alright, sorry about that. Oh, jeez. Oh, you can... Okay. I didn't know that. If you hold up and jump, you can jump to the higher platform. Also, check out that high jump animation, or frame of animation. But this is my regular jump, and this is my high jump. It's more like a victory pose. It's like, yeah! Even even they do it as well. It's like... Let me come down here. Yeah, I love how it like just seems so victorious. It's like he's just doing, yeah! I did it! So the game's not terribly difficult once you know what you're doing. Just move a little bit at a time, shoot the enemies in the face, and then just advance. Oh, sorry, I looked at chat there for a second. I've seen a lot of spindly Johnnies today, not just myself. Come down here, please. Please move. Don't tell me I'm stuck here. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be like that? I couldn't fucking do anything, he wouldn't move. Holy shit. Alright, I wasn't expecting a game over screen like that. Alright, well that was Rolling Thunder. That's an interesting one. Winter Games, oh god, AVGN did a video on this, didn't he? See, growing up, I had California Games, which was made by the same people, but that was not as bad as Winter Games. I've never played this, but again, Angry Video Game Nerd did an episode on this one. It's a pretty bad game. So it's basically just like a series of like Winter Olympic Games, if you don't know what this is. But the controls in this game, from what I understand, are like really rancid. Like, what the fuck button do I press to do this kinda bad? Also, the graphics don't look that good either. It looks like a Commodore 64 game, to be honest. This doesn't look like an NES game. So, I guess we'll try each event then, so compete in one event. I'm surprised Great Britain's even in here. Okay then, so, because I don't feel like putting in a name. Okay, so they even have the national anthem as well. I guess that's kind of cool. Hot dog aerials, speed skating, figure skating, and bobsled. Or sorry, the bobsled. Like, you've got to have the E in there. That's kind of important. Like, it's important enough to put the word "the" in the front of it. I have no idea what I just did there, like, control-wise, but I somehow managed to stick my landing. And that time I fucked up. I stuck the landing, but I got 0 points anyway. My best attempt was my first attempt. Wow, that was quick. So you just get 3 attempts and it just boots you back here. Let's see, which national anthem should we listen to? Let's do USA. USA, A. Oh yeah, didn't the new president get inaugurated yesterday? Like, I think that happened recently, or... Was it yesterday or today? I think it was today, actually, like, earlier today that happened. Speed skating. Which one am I? Am I the bottom one? I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to figure out the controls. Oh, I see. You mash left and right, back and forth. You know, obviously. Yeah, I'm not catching up to that person, am I? Yeah, this is... I'm not going to catch up to him at this rate. Nope, he's already at the finish line. How long is this? 500 meters? Where am I? Like, everything looks the same. 300? Oh god, we've still got a bit to go. Is it even worth doing? Wow, this game sucks. Oh, it's 400 meters. Wow, good fucking music. Wow, that was shit. Not only was the game itself shit, but the music was even worse. Right, compete in one event again. Let's do Canada. Oh, Canada. Figure skating. Oh god, it's this song. I don't know what this song is called, but it's like a royalty-free, like, public domain song, I think. Except it sounds shit. It sounds bad. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Like, I'm trying buttons, but it's not giving me any direct feedback as to if I'm doing anything right or wrong. Oh god, it sounds so out of tune as well. Was the music in this game composed by a tone-deaf person? Oh, it hurts my ears! It's so bad. Again, it's not giving me any real feedback. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I didn't even stick the landing. I thought I did something cool there. I'm just pressing random buttons, directions, just to see if I can do anything, and I do that, and I fall. 5 seconds before this awful music ends. Thank God. Ugh, my ears can breathe now. My eardrums were suffocating. I do a finishing pose. And I get 0 points. Yeah, it sounds about right. You got a new world record, 0.0. Okay, compete in one event. Let's do Japan. And now for the bobsled. This looks like a comic book panel thing. Like, it looks like comic book panels. Oh Jesus, that noise. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that, you can see it for yourself. I'm controlling the bobsled in the top right corner of the screen there, by the way. I just need to, like, hold left or right to steer. Coming up to a left turn. I like how the map takes priority over the gameplay. Like, the gameplay screen is tiny compared to everything else. It's like, did we really need a map screen that fucking gigantic? "61 seconds. Wait, I had to do this again? No thanks. I don't want to listen to that again for another 60 seconds. Everyone got 0 points. It seems like you're not the only one struggling with the controls. Yeah, I think AVGN also got 0 points when he tried doing that. Kaiketsu Yanchamaru to Karakuri land. So this is a Japanese game that's English translated. And apparently there's 3 of these, so this won't be the only one we'll be checking out. Welcome, Karakuri. One day in Edo. Karakuri land opens. I'll read this when the text moves most of the way. The visitors to the park vanished. I can't tell if Karakuri Land is a real theme park in this country, in Japan, or if this is like a fantasy thing. Can we go to Karakuri Land? I'm training right now. Fine then, I'll go alone. Hope she'll be okay. He looks like a chibi-fied like Goemon, but without the blue hair. Princess vanished. Whoa, graphics. Made by Irem. Also, is that a cat bell that I see in the logo? Like, this dude looks like a mix between Goemon and Dan from Street Fighter. So we got Strangelands, we have Miniature Worlds, and Forest Railroad, I think that says. Let's do Strange World. Alright, so we're just fighting fast food. Fries. You want fries with that? Also, there's like Christmas trees in the background as well. Fast food and Christmas trees. It certainly has the Strange Lands. Also, there's like sentient burgers and strawberries. I'm not sure why they didn't call this like Food World, because it seems to be mostly themed around foods. Instead, they call it Strangelands. So it's a platformer. You twirl your baton or stick or whatever to like attack enemies. It seems alright. Not amazing, but it's a serviceable platformer. Also, I know those are meant to be like blocks of chocolate, but they kind of remind me of the tile set from Super Mario Bros. Like, you know, the brown blocks that you jump across. Like the staircase at the end of each level. Bread bakery. There's my duck walk animation. You can make me do the duck walk. Cool, huh? I don't know why I just picked up there right now. Oven. Yeah, I don't want to get fucking cremated. And here's the boss. Which is a sentient bread factory. Or a sentient bread machine. With like a demonic face on the front. Alright, well, that was alright. Let's do one more. Let's do miniature worlds. So I'm guessing the gimmick of this one is everything is gigantic. Or I'm gigantic, everything else is small. Even the enemies are small, that's kind of cute actually. I like that. I become a kaiju. So yeah, this game's alright. It's not amazing. It's not like Shatterhand in terms of quality, but it's not bad. I mean, the controls are very responsive. It doesn't feel like shit. Like I'm actually like playing it. It feels very playable. Oh, I thought that was a power up, but no. Grabbing the fucking toilet symbol just makes you leave. This is the game where you fight Wendy's fries atop Hershey bars with Christmas tree decorated with cat bells in the background. Yeah, that pretty much sums up Strange World. I love that duck walking animation, it's so good. I picked up a walking power-up so that I can walk faster, so it shouldn't take me too long to get to the boss. Hopefully I want to see what the boss this one is. I hope it's Godzilla, that would be great, like fighting Godzilla. Or like some sort of kaiju monster. Alright, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm fighting. Is that like a Trojan horse? Okay, that was easy. Well, see, since these levels are fairly short, let's do this one real quick just so we can see what happens after I do all three of these. Ah, jeez. Music in this one's not as good. Yeah, gotta watch out for that symbol there, don't want to leave the level by accident. But yeah, the graphics are fairly colourful as well, which is pretty good. Ah, shit. Did I just pick up an eggplant? Oh, you can destroy those ones? Right, okay. Oh. Ah, Jesus. Wow, I didn't even attempt to fight him there, I just stood in front of him and just spammed the attack button. So the bosses in this game are piss easy. Okay, so now that I've done that, we've got like a new level. I can't go anywhere, I'm just stuck here. Ghost Forest. I wonder how long this game is, like is this a very short game? Because it seems like I'm going through it fairly quickly. Little blue alligator. Ah, shit. Alright, well I think I'm gonna stop there with that one. That was alright. That was Kaiketsu Yanchamaru 2. There's like a first one here, I think. Or, wait, where is the first one? There's a third one. Maybe we checked out the first one and we didn't, like, I forgot about it. But yeah, we can check out number 3 at some point when that eventually gets picked. WCW World Championship Wrestling. Isn't the wrestling games made by LJN?
World Championship Wrestling!
Oh no, this isn't an LJN game, this is made by Pony Canyon. I know nothing about wrestling, by the way. Ric Flair. Can we get started, please?
World Championship!
Yeah, World Championship Wrestling, let me get started, please. Right, okay. One player. I don't know any of these people. I guess I'll go with Sting. Cool bootleg kiss makeup you've got on there on your face. So I can pick from some moves. I've got Cobra Twist, Backdrop, Boston Crab, Pile Driver, Brain Buster. That's a good one. That sounds like a good one. Bulldogging Headlock, Double Arm Suplex, and Neckbreaker Drop. Oh, I see. You pick these and it assigns them the different commands on your D-pads. And here's the game itself. Oh, Jesus. So I'm the guy in the red pants if you're wondering who I am right now. I don't know how to activate my abilities. Oh, shit. Somebody fucking tossed a wrench out for him to use. Also, the audience is really fucking tiny compared to us. Like, look at the size of the audience heads, and then look at us. They're absolutely minuscule. Like, are these two giants? Also, I have no idea how to play this. Like, I'm pressing buttons, nothing appears to be happening. Get up! Yeah, I don't want to ring out. Okay, why is he getting priority over me? That's bullshit. I'm doing the exact same kick, and yet I'm not the one that's hitting him. He's hitting me. Yeah, this ain't going anywhere. Whoa. Massive suplex. I'm just getting my ass handed to me and then some. Yeah, something tells me I'm gonna get KO'd any second now. Or pinned out, or whatever they do in wrestling to win. I think you, like, pin someone down for 3 seconds. I can't get a single hit in. Like, I'm actually trying. Oh, that was close. Oh. Was I about to do a special there? Fuck! Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm fucked now. Mashing buttons. I'm assuming you have to mash buttons to get out of a pin. Yeah, something tells me I'm not going to get out of this one. Nope, didn't think so. Yeah, so I don't know if this game is any good or not, because I couldn't figure out how to, like, properly fight him. It might be a case where you need to read the manual for this one, which, obviously, I don't have a manual on hand. Alright then, well, that was WCW. Supersonic 5, is this a Sonic game? A Sonic bootleg? Would be nice to see a Sonic bootleg on this. Alright, I don't think this one works. I'm going to try something real quick. Select, let's see. Let's try that. Yeah, don't mind this. I'm just trying to get this to work. Oh, here we go. Sonic and Knuckles 5. What happened to the 2 and 3 and 4? Oh god, it looks pretty bad. It sounds bad as well. This kind of reminds me of Somari. Anyone remember Somari? It was like a bootleg where you play Sonic but you're Mario. Okay, so I can't seem to... I'm not sure why they put that rounded corner there if you can't, like, roll off of it. That's kind of, like, crap. Yeah, so it plays about as well as you would expect. It kind of, like, plays like trash, to be honest. I want to have a look at something. Okay, so... Look at Sonic's eyes when he does the backwards skid. Like, his eyes get separated for a minute. Sadly, I can't pause the game to, like, hold on that frame, but I can let you see it. Oh, this is rough. Like, who made this? This is not very good. Like, even for a bootleg, this is, like, pretty shit. Oh! Sonic, please. Oh yeah, I think Sonic's 35th or 30th anniversary is coming up soon. 30th, I believe. 30 years of Sonic. Hopefully we get a good game out of it, like from Sega. Because Sonic Forces was not that good of a game, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm kind of curious, actually. Is there like a cheat I can do to like get level selects? Nope, apparently not. I tried doing up, down, left, right, A star, doesn't do anything. Oh. Oh, that's bullshit. I'd love to at least beat one level, but it's kind of... In fact, you know what? Hang on. Can I... Let me try something real quick. Bear with me. Ah, here we go. I forgot I had a reverse function on here, so we can see if I can try and finish the level with a little bit of reversing. I guess you could say I'm doing a little bit of reverse engineering here. As in, I'm engineering the reverse function to actually do this. Oh, wait a minute. Right, this was the part that I died at. Yep. Piss off, Buzz Bomber. Yep. Damn it. Nope. Just abusing that ring to get through there. There we go. Oh wow, he's actually got like a running animation. Okay, so it's pointing upwards. Oh, there's a spring there. Okay. The controls are kinda bad, by the way, if you're wondering. Like, it doesn't feel like Sonic. It's like an intern saw what Sonic the Hedgehog looked like the game. Like, they saw 5 minutes of it, and then somebody challenged them to recreate the physics with, like, zero like programming experience. That's what it feels like. Ah! Get out there, please. There we go. I wonder if this has boss fights. Also, why do we start in Spring Yard Zone? That's not the first level of the game. You should be in Green Hill. Special Zone. Oh god, it's the Master System / Game Gear version of the special stage. This is weird. I like how I can't properly hear the music because of the ring sound effects just drowning out the instruments. Also, that thing to my left there, like that green-yellow thing, looks like a... I don't know if you guys in America had this, but in the UK we had a popsicle. It's like an ice cream popsicle, it's called Twister. And it's like lemon and lime flavoured, like, things that go round in a spiral, kind of like that. And in the middle there's like strawberry or something. I'm not sure if you guys have that popsicle, but that's something we've had over here. I don't know if look at that Sonic drawing. Looks a little bit bootleggish. I don't know if Twister, the popsicle, still exists anymore. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Sonic's face looks weird in most of these shots. Like, look at his face here. I wish this was on the Switch so that I could, like, you know, zoom in to show you it properly, but I can't do that on this. Ah! Again, the movement physics are like really shitty. Get down there. Did I seriously waste my time? I don't know how long this rewind goes on for, but thank god I've got it. See, I haven't really been using rewind, but I'm just curious to see what the... like, if there is an end boss, what the end boss looks like. So don't mind me abusing the rewind function just till we see what the end of this looks like. Oh god. Ah! Oh, so that shield does absolutely fucking nothing. Unless it does give me a spare hit, but I can't see the shield. Nope, that shield does nothing. So that monitor is basically just a lie. Like, that's definitely the shield, right? Like, you know, the shield that gives you, like, an extra hit. Does nothing. Oh god, this music is starting to, like, get, like, drill its way through my brain. I can't even speak anymore. That's how bad it's affecting me right now. I like how they position that Buzz Bomber just so that, like, in such a way that he'll get you if you don't, like, move perfectly. I think I'm almost at the end of the level now. Nope, the level just keeps on fucking going. When will it end? Okay, there is. I think I'm going to do a special stage again. I'm only playing this one for a bit longer because I just want to see the boss fight, if there even is one. Otherwise I would have changed to another game by now on this. Again, the physics, like the movement is like quite bad. It does not feel like a Sonic game. Like, people shit on Sonic 4 Episode 1 for controlling bad. Fucking play this. This is much worse. I can't skip the number countdown thing. Right, hopefully it doesn't take too long to get to the boss. I'm just going to try and brute force my way through this level. So yeah, what do you guys think, like, assuming there's going to be like a new Sonic game this year, which I think there will be, what do you guys think is going to be like the big Sonic game for this year? Like, do you think it's going to be like a Sonic Generation style celebratory thing, or do you think it's going to be Sonic Adventure 3, or do you think it's going to be like something different? Like, because being 30 years, it might be like a celebratory thing, it might be like a Sonic Generations 2 or something like that, because I'd be down for that. But I'd also be down for a remake of Sonic Adventure 1, or maybe even like just Sonic Adventure 3 if they like could pull that off. I don't know if they would do Sonic Adventure 3, like I think they'd be afraid to do that kind of thing now. It's kind of like Half-Life 3 where Valve is like, do we want to do that? Because people have waited so long now, inevitably the hype will be too much because like the series has been like dormant for so goddamn long. I mean, look what happened to Sonic the Hedgehog 4, like that game was like a complete bomb when that came out. And that was like, the name of that game was like lending its legacy, like it was loaning the legacy of like the original trilogy, and it didn't live up to those. So yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll get a Sonic Adventure 3, but I'm not really sure about that. I'd be down for it if they did it, but I don't think Sega has the guts to do that. I think they'll maybe like do a Sonic Generation style game instead. But a Sonic Generation style game seems like an easy crowd pleaser. Like that would be something people would enjoy. I mean, Sonic Generations 1 went over with people, so yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this. And failing miserably at it. That. Oops. I accidentally reset there when I was trying to hit that hotkey. Thank God you can rewind out of a soft reset. Again, I'm only doing this just so I can see what the boss fight looks like. So wait, does that shield give me rings? Is that what it does? Let me look at the ring count. Okay, so it just gives you rings. It looks like a shield bubble though. Like if you look at the picture on it, it looks like a shield bubble, not rings. Oh god, this is so mundane, and the music is like really... The music is like just destroying my ears right now, my brain. Might as well grab that ring. Right, I think we're almost there. Just another minute to go. Right, here we go. Right, so here's Dr. Robotnik. Oh, it's just like the boss fight from the real game. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool that they actually programmed that on the NES, where it like takes the blocks away. I like that. Nice. I'm gonna quickly see what the next zone looks like, and then I'm gonna move on to another game. So yeah, it started with Spring Yard Zone. I wonder what the next one is. Labyrinth, maybe? Yeah, Labyrinth. It had to be the fucking worst level in the game, didn't it? So yeah, this might be an unpopular opinion. Like, I love the Sonic franchise. Like, I grew up with, like, Sonic, I grew up with Mario and all that fun stuff. But Sonic 1 hasn't aged that well. Like, the level design in that game is quite rough. I mean, there's still enjoyment to be had with, like, the momentum and stuff in the game, like, because the game was designed with, like, momentum in mind. But the level design, like Green Hill Zone is great. But once you get to, fuck, what's that one called? Marble Zone, I think it's called. The one that's like a castle or something with, like, lava. That is where the game starts to, like, drop in quality because the level design is, like, kinda shit. Because it doesn't really lend to the advantages, like, the upsides to, like, the Sonic-style gameplay where you go really fast, because it's, like, a lot of slow, meticulous platforming, which doesn't really work well for Sonic. That, and you don't have the spin dash in Sonic 1, so when you're running fast and you get hit by something, or you run into a wall, you can't, like, get that immediate burst of speed to, like, get back up to speed. You've just got, like, to gradually rebuild that momentum. Like, the spin dash in Sonic 2 was a game changer. Like, that really made these kind of games much better. I mean, this bootleg has spin dash implemented in it, but it doesn't really help too much, because the controls are kind of shit anyway. Which is why I've not been using the spin dash that much. Once you roll into a ball in this game, sometimes you cannot jump while rolling until you stop rolling. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's a bizarre It's kind of... We'll just say it's just bootleg programming. Like, the way the bootleg's been programmed doesn't make it as easy as it seems. Why am I still playing this? Fuck this. Right, okay then, well that's Super Sonic 5 or Sonic and Knuckles 5. Back to the Future, oh god, these games. Yeah, this is another thing that AVGN covered. I think these are also made by LJN. I'll briefly check this out, but I won't be checking this one for too long since I'm pretty sure most people are aware of these games. Made by Beam Software. Well, it was made by Beam Software, but it was published by LJN. So it's technically an LJN game. I'm just going to skip the story and show you the game itself. Now go for it! So yeah, not really much to say. I mean, it's apparently Back to the Future. I mean, if it didn't say Back to the Future... Hang on, I'm going to turn this... This game is absurdly loud for some reason. Like, if it didn't say Back to the Future down there at the bottom left corner of the screen, you could have told me this was something else and I would believe you. Like, because I don't look at this and my first thought is, oh, it's Back to the Future. Alright, well I don't know what the fuck that was, but it's gone now. Yep. Alright, I just picked up a key. I don't know what that does, actually. Yeah, I'm bored. So this game, for those that don't know, for those that have never watched the Angry Video Game Nerd video where he talks about these games, it looks like I'm going from point A to point B like a platformer, like you go from one end of the level to the other, but this is not how this game works. In this game, it's like a series of like infinitely looping levels, and the goal is to like find special items that you've got to take to a certain spot. And there's like 30 of the items you've got to like do like mini games to find them, and it's kind of hard to explain, but it's not very well made. We'll just leave it at that. Watch the AVGN video where he like talks about these games if you want a better idea. Like, watch the original review and then watch the revisited episode where he revisits some of his older reviews to like go in more in depth about them, because his earlier episodes were very short. So yeah, watch those if you haven't seen them, and you'll get a better idea as to what this game's about and why it sucks. Because I think I've made very little progress since I started. Oh, that's death. Right, well, I can't stand that anymore. I'm gonna load the game up real quick because I need to check something. Gonna go back to that real quick. Right, okay, so next game, Rygar. I think this is a particularly well-known game, or it's like a game that's got a cult following, but I've never played this one, so let's have a quick look. Rygar by Temco. Yeah, it's like an action game. Hang on, Let me turn the volume back up now, since we're done with Back to the Future, which was super fucking loud. You can climb on the wall in this game, can't you? I think you can. No, I thought you could climb on the pillars. Ah, jeez. So 1 life and game over. I'm not sure if this is like a revered classic or anything, but I know this game has got like a little bit of a cult following, like some people like this one. But I've never like played this before, so this is like just my first experience with it. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Castlevania because it's like you've got like a whip style. Like, I think you're throwing your shield or something, but it's like tethered to a rope, so it's almost like a whip but with a shield at the ends, a spiky shield. It's like a shield with like thorns on it. Yeah, I thought you could like climb on pillars or something. I might be thinking of the wrong game, but unless you like have to unlock that ability or something. I think this is like a Metroidvania style game, sort of. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I can climb onto this, because I feel like you can. Like, something's telling me you can do that, but I might be thinking of the wrong game entirely. Jeez. Nope, I can't seem to do that. Alright, never mind. Well, I can climb on ropes at least. Also, did anyone see that there? For a brief moment, that rope was... Yeah, so before you get too far, the rope is like facing downwards. Like, look at the very far right edge of the screen. The rope is pointing downward, but when you get close enough, it goes upward. That's a weird glitch. In the Grand Mountain lies the entrance to Garloz. Alright, cool, thanks old man, who is like 10 times bigger than me for some reason. I'll try to remember that. Not the Grand Mountain, but the Gran Mountain, no D. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is like a Metroidvania, but I think it's got like an RPG system where you level up. If you like attack enough enemies, it's like one of those kind of games. Again, I could be thinking of the wrong game entirely, but I'm pretty sure that's what this game has. Yeah, because it seems like it's got attack and stuff that you can like level up. Also, what the fuck am I fighting now? Like fish people? Frog people? Ah, shit. Okay, that's weird. Like, it looks like there's a rope there. Like, you saw that, right? Like on the far right, it looks like there's a rope, but then it disappears. Oh, that enemy just came out of nowhere there. So yeah, it might be a little bit Metroidvania-ish, because I am noticing multiple paths that you can go. If you dare approach Garba, found atop this mountain. Okay. Alright, I'm done. I'm sure it's a good game once you get like down to it, but yeah, I couldn't really make any that much progress in like 5 minutes. Tsuppari Oozumou. I love butchering Japanese. Sumo. Alright, well, it's a sumo game apparently. Sumo wrestling. I like how the exclamation mark has a tiny smiley face on it. Did you see that? Like, have a look at the exclamation mark at the end of the word wrestling. Smiling. I've never seen a name entry screen with, like, Japanese characters before, so I guess my name is that. Alright. I have no idea how to play this. And for some reason, the referee is a rabbit. Because, you know, that makes sense. Again, no idea how to play this. I'm just, like, mashing buttons and hoping for the best. I mean, I seem to be winning. There we go. Somehow I won. I mean, at least I can win in this, as opposed to, like, the WCW wrestling game. And now we're fighting a blue one for some reason. I'm guessing as you fight more, they get progressively harder. Watch this guy, like, beat the shit out of me now. Oh, let go. Wow, fucking yeeted halfway across the ring. Perfect, you need practice. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this one. It's just like a wrestling, it's a sumo wrestling game. It's like a very, from what I can understand, it's like a very simplistic wrestling game. Doesn't seem like it's got that much on it on the surface. Oh! I want to do that special throw, but I don't know how I did that. Oh fuck. I didn't know you could do that. Also, there's like one person in the audience that's got like gigantic eyeballs. I don't know if you saw that. Like, look in the middle. Hang on. Food power up. Okay, so I've got stronger now. Right, look in the middle of the audience. Look just to the left in the middle, like the second row. But there's somebody with like gigantic eyeballs. Like, do you see that? Like two huge white eyes. Oh! Nope. I think I'm gonna get knocked out this time. I don't know how to get out of this grip. I'm mashing buttons in D-pad. I don't know what to do. Oh fuck! Yeah, look at the one with the eyeballs. Like they're just. Like when I'm making those grunting noises, I'm not playing it up. Like I'm actually like mashing the button in D-pad like crazy and hoping for the best. Shit. Now I'm getting my arse handed to me. Ugh! Nope. Yeah, I'm doing worse now. Oh hey there, welcome to the stream. I'll try one more fight. But these guys are like much tougher now, it seems like. Okay, this one's a little bit easier. Yeah, we got this one. Okay, this time I'm the one throwing the salt. Oh shit. Yeah, you don't want them to do that when you're close to knocking them out of the ring. Uh-oh. I think he's about to knock me out of the ring if I don't do something. Alright, thanks for putting yourself toward the edge. Ah, almost. Right, we'll do one more fight. Probably not going to win this, but we'll see what happens. Again, this is probably one of those games where you need to read the manual to understand how to, like, play it. I'm just pressing buttons and seeing what happens. Yeah, I think I got this under control. Oh. No time for hugging, just yeet him out of the fucking ring, please. There we go. I see what you did there. That's not a real message. Nice try, though. Daituji Super Robot Taisen. Super Fighting Robots. Mega Man. Nah, you didn't donate $500. I know what you're trying to do. Alright, well apparently this isn't translated. Can I skip this? I'm pressing buttons, I can't seem to skip this. The only word I can see in here is bug. Everything else is just garbled mess. Right, well, I can't skip this text scroll, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait for a minute and then we can see what this game's all about. Better be worth it. Actually, can I? Hang on. Ah, here we go. I can fast forwards. Wow, this is a very long text scroll. Right, here we go. No idea what this game is. Oh god, is that a turn-based strategy game? Done, plan, item, save, anime. Anime is an option, guys. Anime is real. Okay. Oh, I see, right. Yes, it's like Fire Emblem. Nah, I'm good. I'm not really into those kind of games. Next. Ironsword, Wizards and Warriors. I think this game was made by Rareware. I've never played it, but I am aware of it. Yeah, this was made by Rare. Before they started making Donkey Kong Country. So I don't know if this game is any good, but apparently the music's pretty good. Oh, I thought that was the name entry screen. Oh, that's like a password thing. Here is the map. I think I mentioned this on stream before, but there's like an NES game that I want to do a playthrough of at some point. Maybe I'll stream it. It's called Solar Jetman, and it's a game that I grew up with that's actually really good, and it was made by Rare. Also, I like how this knight in shining armor has like giant googly eyeballs. I guess you could say this is the humble beginnings of like Rareware putting googly eyes on everything like they did in Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, I've got no money, so... I mean, I've got a little bit of money, but not enough to buy shit, I don't think. Oh. Oh, I didn't realise there was things back there, like there's little slopes that you can slide down on the walls. That's interesting. You have found the golden egg. I mean, the game's alright. It's a little bit floaty, a little bit slippery for a platformer. Oh. Did I die? I guess I died. Yep, I lost a life. Your attack, you found a sword. How do I... I'm trying to figure out if I can change weapons right now. Unless it just automatically upgraded my weapon to this sword. I mean, it looks about the same. It doesn't look that much different from what I just used. But okay. But yeah, the attack range is very small, like very limited, like very short. Which I'm not sure how to feel about that. Oh jeez. Again, very floaty controls, keep in mind. Oh, fuck! I didn't see that. I was trying to get that treasure chest and I got befuddled. I've been diddled again. I really wish those eagles would piss off. I think they're eagles, they're like birds of some description. There we go. You have found the familiar spell, and it's got like an emoji on it. I think I summoned the birds. See, a game's alright, but I'm not really sure what... Like, the game doesn't give you a sense of, like, direction or, like, where to go or what to do. You're just kind of left to your own devices. Oh, cool, I found some money. I guess I can buy shit now. The Veil of Slumber, I can't afford that. Right, well, I've been in here before. Yeah, I really don't know where I'm supposed to be going right now. Oh, that bird just turned into a fried chicken, I'll take that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up dying before I can find another door to go into. Yep, that's what I thought. Also, there's a pitcher of beer right there. Right, we'll do a couple more games and I'm gonna end the stream because I'm starting to get tired. Let's see. Fuzzical Fighter. I don't know if this is a unlicensed game or not, because that's a very weird name. Doesn't sound like an official game. Fuzzical Fighter. Funny is a very strange world. Wait, don't you mean word? Funny is a very strange world. You can what's that say? You can go place to place instantly, and everyone here lives in peace. Okay, so it's not word, it's world. It's a world called Funny. I'll read this once the text is like most of the way because it takes a while for it to like appear on screen. But bad luck came as sudden as the wind. Waiting for the text. The Dimension Stone, which is used to protect Funny, was stolen. I'm afraid to press the A or B button in case I skip this whole thing, like, because I don't want to skip the text. The space around Funny has always been unstable. When the stone was lost, space around... I love slow text, it's great! When the stone was lost, the space around the warp towns were then twisted. I fucking hate how slow this text is, it's like agonizingly slow. I don't give a shit anymore. Actually, hang on. We can fix this. While in chaos, a young boy was sent to find the stone. His name is Mark. So I was thinking of Tommy Wiseau. Mark. He lives outside of town. The king was impressed by his courage and allowed him to use the Fuzzical Fighter to find the stone. Mark's long journey will now begin. I have no idea. Like, it just told me the story and I still have no idea what's going on, but okay. Mark, at last you have come. We need your help. Your only hope, Mark. Use your Fuzzical... Is it Fuzzical or facial? Fuzzical Fighter? Use the Fuzzical Fighter to find a dimensional stone. Here's 200 gold. Use it to buy equipment. Wait, is this an RPG? There's a store here which sells useful items. Here's a power wing. Use it. And return to the last place you visited. You can hold... You hold our fate in your hands. Oh, it is like an RPG? Okay. Interesting. Well, that's the last thing I was expecting this game to be. Oh shit, did I really just do that? I thought I had to buy my normal shot, but I've got one already. I guess I already have a normal engine as well. So they give you 200 gold to buy shit, but I can't seem to buy anything. I mean, I can buy this. I'm guessing I don't have that yet. Okay. So wait a minute, hang on, what have I got? So wait, what's the point in... I mean, I guess I could sell stuff to make money and then I can buy something better. Right, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do then. Let me sell... Shit. Hang on a minute, I need to take this fucking thing off before I can sell it. Did I unequip it? Yes, no, yes. I guess I can't take it off, I guess I'm stuck with it. Good. Good RPG that gives you money, but you can't afford anything that you need. Right, so where do I go then to... Where's my spaceship? Use your Fuzzical Fighter to find a dimensional stone. Alright, I don't know where my Fuzzical Fighter is. Wait, is it that thing there? Nope, that's a rock. I can't interact with it. Does anyone see an exit to this small walled village town thing? Because I don't fucking see one. I wonder if this guy here can help me. Let's see. Nope, not really. Alright, well I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going then. First screen of the game and I'm stuck. Sounds about right. My Fuzzical Fighter's not up here, is it? No. Mel, the stairs. No, the stairs takes me back to the castle. And then these stairs takes me outside the castle. But I'm wondering if I'm not seeing something here. Like, is there something else I can interact with? Maybe there's like another door that I didn't see. The stone floor. Not sure what you're talking about. What, in here or back in the village? I'm just mashing the A button now, hoping I can interact with something. Dark green colour. What, this part? No, can't seem to do anything here. Yeah, I'm mashing the A button, nothing's happening. Alright, cool game. Isolated Warrior. So we'll do a couple more games and I'm going to end the stream after that. I'd like to do like several more games, but like I said, I'm getting tired and I would like to end the stream soonish. Playing Super Meat Boy definitely burned me out a little bit, like in terms of my energy for the night. This game is made by NTVic. Oh wait, I think I've seen this game before. Yeah, I think I've seen this game somewhere before. It looks very familiar to me. Maybe this game was on that Famicom, like, clone console that I had. The one that I streamed like several years ago. Whoa, check out that jump. Like, not only do you jump, but you do like a backflip as well. Going for them styling points. Oh, you don't need to mash the button, you can just hold the button down to rapid fire. Right, but there's not much to say about this one, it's just an isometric shooter. I mean, visually it looks kinda cool, this isometric perspective, but there's not a whole lot going on. Oh, here's the boss fight. Oh, jeez. Ah, shit. Nope. We're not gonna end on that note. I just want to see what happens when I beat the boss, like, what the next level's like. Oh, okay then, hang on. Trying to grab that power up without dying. Oh, come on. Ugh. Cool hitbox. Very inconsistent hitbox there. There we go. I mean, it looks like more of the same. Wow, that's still the first level. Alright, well, I have no idea what that game was called. What was that one called again? Isolated Warrior? Okay then. Vegas Dream. I'm gonna guess this is like a Vegas, like Las Vegas game where you play like Las Vegas, like different games or something. I know that's the Stars and Stripes, but what's with the colour scheme? Like you've got pink and white stripes and you've got like... There's not even a blue segment, like you've got blue stars, like it's white, not white stars. Okay. Made by Sony. Did we play this? Because I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Hang on. Let's rewind out of that because I can't seem to leave this screen. Oh, I've got to make a name. Right, okay. Right, okay. Mr. Cash Money. We'll go with that. Right, so Blackjack, Roulette. Oh, hey, Retro Roulette. Slot Machine, and Kennel, whatever the fuck that is. I'll check these out real quick. You know, it's funny, like, back in the day, like, in the late 80s when Nintendo had, like, the dominating position in the video game industry, they had, like, these very draconian, like, policies in place where they were like, okay, you can't have Christianity, you can't have references to, like, hyper-violence, you can't do all of this shit. But for some reason, there's a video game out there called Vegas Dream, which is all about gambling. And I'm kind of surprised this exists. Right, so let's bet $35. Right, so that's my flop. I think that's the terminology. I'm gonna hit. Shit, I was hoping it wasn't a high number. House wins. Oh, they went over. So wait, who wins then? Oh, I guess the house wins because we both died, so they get... Yeah, whatever. Can I add more than this? Hang on. Oh, never mind. I was hoping there was a button to, like, add, like, 10 or something at a time rather than add one at a time. Stand. Bullshit. I'll bet one whole dollar. Hit. Oh, nice 21. Right, okay, so they need to match that to win. Nope. I win. I win one whole dollar back. Can I leave? Game stop. Wait a minute. Game change. Right, here we go. Right, so let's check out Roulette. We'll check out these games real quick and then I'll try one more game after this. Let's see... Oh, I see how it works now, right. I'm gonna bet $100 on red. I'm also gonna bet $50 on even. Okay, how do I start? Oops. Nope, nope, nope. Fuck off. Oh! Wait, did I... Wait a minute, wait. Did I really just use up all my money there? I'm trying to figure out how to start the game. I put my bets down, but nothing's happening. Okay. I don't know how to start. Nope. Okay, so I have no idea how to get the roulette wheel to start because I put my bets down, but nothing's happening. I can't see the option to start the roulette. Like, I've been trying different buttons, nothing... Hang on a minute. Let me try something. I'm trying, like, different button combinations, see if I can figure this out. Nope, nope. Cool fucking game. Do I have to bet on these as well? Ah, fuck this shit. Game change. Slot machine. I don't care if I lost all my money there. I just want to see all these games quickly. Right, so here we go, slot machines. Yep, it's slot machines alright. Not much to say about this. So what the fuck is Kennel? Because I don't know what that is. Applications for the next game are available. What is this? Select numbers 1 to as many as 15. So what is it, like bingo? Alright then, we'll 13, 28, 29, 33, 38, 41, 44, 46. I'm just putting in random numbers. 53, 54, 55, 63, 67, 71, 73, 79. Oh, right, never mind. That's the maximum amount. All the money. Going all in. I've never heard of Kennel before. The winning numbers will be announced. Oh, nice, I got one. So wait, how much money did I win then if I put in $400? Oh, I got two numbers. I must get a good bit of money back then, right? I put in $480. My payout for getting 3 right is... Oh no, you're penniless? Oh, was that not enough? I thought getting at least one number right would get me some money back. Okay then. Mr. Cash Money, I am sorry, but your luck seems to end right here. Don't feel so bad, Las Vegas never sleeps. It's always waiting for you. But then again, Las Vegas is also a city that sells dreams. We'll give you another chance to go home a winner. Remember though, this is your last chance. Go ahead, pull the lever. Oh, we got one more thing here. So what happens if I fuck this up? Guess this really is goodbye. It's such a pity. We will await your next challenge. I like this game over screen. Yep, let's take the plane back to Chicago. We're broke, fellas. We've got to go home. That's like one of the best game over screens I've ever seen. Right, okay then. Next game. Oh, Batman Return of the Joker. This is a good game, right? The Batman NES games, I believe, are like actually good. And made by Sunsoft, so the music's going to be great. See, I didn't have the NES games, but I had the Game Boy game. Oh, accidentally bumped the mic there. But yeah, I had the Game Boy game. Oh, this isn't the Batman game I'm thinking of. So this one, you've got like a gun, a bat gun, for some reason. So there's like another Batman game, like the one a lot of people like, that looks like Ninja Gaiden. This is not that game, but I think this game might be good as well. Music sounds great though, we're gonna turn this up. I think AVGN like talked about this game as well at some point. I think like he did a Batman episode, didn't he, where he talked about a bunch of Batman games. See, I'm not sure if this is better than Shatterhand, but it's definitely got a bit of quality to it. Okay. Am I destroying this thing or what? Oh, I see, you have to hit it when its mouth is open. Is that Joker's blimp? Does Joker even have a blimp? I'm not sure about this canon. Speaking of cannons. So yeah, this game seems alright. Doesn't seem terrible. Oh. Dead. I mean, the music is really fucking good. I mean, this is a Sunsoft game, so of course the music's going to be great. Sunsoft always does, like, fantastic 8-bit music. And they still make 8-bit music to this day. Like, the most recent thing they did was the music for... What was it called? Blaster Master something? I forgot what it was. It was like a reboot of Blaster Master that came out on Switch like a couple years ago. I streamed it, in fact. Blaster Master 02, I think it was called? Yeah? Alright, well I don't know if I can get past this part without my power-ups, because you start with 0 power-ups once you die. Ugh. Oh, we got a new weapon. Right, here we go. I think I like the spread shot one a little bit better. Oh yeah, if people are watching this on my YouTube channel once I upload this, and you're watching it at 30 frames per second, and you're wondering why I don't have any bullets on screen, you might want to set it to 60 frames per second to actually see them, because the bullets are like flickering. So they might be invisible in 30 frames per second, I don't know. Batman versus whoever the fuck that is. Alright, well, that just took a sudden change. Also, we've got, like, power meters Oh, it's like our health numbers, right, I see. So I just got to bring his number down to 0. Yeah, I think I got this. There we go. That wasn't too difficult. Stage clear! Pretty decent little Batman graphic there. So yeah, this isn't the Batman game that everybody knows, but this doesn't seem too bad actually. This one seems fine. Yeah, I kind of like this. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer. I want to see a bit more of this. I wonder if Blaster Master Zero is getting a third game this year, because it's been like a couple years since the second game came out, and without giving too much away, the game ends on a cliffhanger, kind of. So I think maybe a third game is in the works, and that might be coming out this year, because I think we're due for another one since the first one came out like 2 years before the second one, and now it's been about 2 years since the second one released. I don't know, maybe we'll see that later this year. Wouldn't be surprised if Inti Creates like just randomly shadow drops that during whenever we next get like a Nintendo Treehouse presentation thing, whatever it's called, partner showcase. They might randomly drop that as like a surprise game. Because I believe the second game got like a shadow drop during a Nintendo Direct last year, like during the Direct Mini. Not last year, sorry, like 2019. Alright, here's a little bit of variety. A bit of a shmup. But I've got the worst weapon for this part of the level. That's better. Okay, so this game, this is up there with like Shatterhand. This is one of the better games I've played tonight. I don't know if this is as good as the Batman game that everybody knows, but I would say this is pretty solid. Also, that Game Over countdown there kind of looked like the LED lights from Street Fighter 2's Game Over countdown thing. Right, we'll do one more game, so I'm going to press the X button one more time, and this will be the final game of the evening. We're going to be playing Mutant Virus, or the Mutant Virus. Let's hope this is a good one. American Softworks, never heard of that company, so probably going to be shit. Probably won't be that great. The Mutant Virus. The hell is happening with the graphics? Oh, it's like it's disintegrating. That's a kind of a shitty way to like illustrate that. Alright. Whoa, my eyes! The audience is now fucking having seizures. Thanks, game. Like, I'm not epileptic, but Jesus fucking Christ. So, I'm playing as this tiny little red dot over here, this little red person. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I have to, like, get rid of the mutation. Like, the thing that's, like, making the tiles go pink and blue. I'm supposed to go this way? A minute. That fucking dramatic music whenever you, like, transition to another screen. So I guess I have to avoid the mutation and just get to the next room. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, not the best game to end on tonight's stream with, but whatever. Oh jeez, yeah, you don't want to get... I'm guessing blue is mine, and the pink, like the purplish, is like the enemy mutation. I have no idea what's going on right now, like what I'm supposed to be doing here. Am I just going round in circles? Because I really don't fucking know what I'm doing right now, to be honest. So yeah, I think the idea is to get rid of all the purple mutation stuff. Because I think the blue is mines. So I'm going to see if I can get rid of all that purple and see what happens. Sector 2 secured. Right, yes, that is what you're supposed to be doing. I'll do that for a few more rooms and see what happens. Yeah, because whenever I shoot, I send out, like, blue ones. So I just have to wipe out the purple ones. Right, area secured. Nice. Right, so I think I have to go back this way. I mean, I now understand how this game works, but it's still kind of a weird game. Also, these screen transitions make no fucking sense. Because this shouldn't work this way, if that makes sense. Right, here we go, let's take this over. Area secured. Or sector secured. Okay, now what? Oh, there's one more room. And just fast forward to the necessary part. Oh. Ah, jeez. Too fast. I couldn't control myself there. I was going way too fast. 2 speeds. Fast and way too fast. So wait, where's the last one? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'd say we got this room secured. Yep, there you go. Sector secured. Okay, now what? Comm level clear. Prepare for extraction. Alright, where's extraction? Oh, okay, it just finishes by itself. Well, Chief, that wasn't so hard. Don't get cocky, Ron. The comm level was not heavily infected, and... this next level has its own self-defense mechanism. So what? Won't that make my job easier? Unfortunately, it would consider you an intruder and attack, so please be careful. Oh, so this is really loud. Wait a minute, Ron, I've just received word that the virus has mutated into an even stronger strain. Oh. Well, this is relevant to current topics at hand. Ugh, my eyeballs. Okay, so now we've got to deal with, like, green ones. Okay, so this may take a little bit more firepower to get this under control. Oh god, it's spreading. Also, I think me getting, like... I think me overlapping the virus is, like, doing damage to me. It seems like it. Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Alright, I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna see if I can get a game over, because I want to see what happens when you get a game over. What if I do this? I've got a few lives I need to burn through, 1 sec. Ah, jeez! I didn't mean to go out there. The entire room is completely infected now. Yeah, just kill me, please. I hope the game over screen is as good as the Vegas one. It's alright, I guess. Also, that is a gigantic helmet for a head of that size. In fact, the entire spacesuit is, like, massive. Maybe that's how it's big as it's supposed to be, I really don't know. I don't imagine a space helmet being that giant relative to your head, but whatever. Right, okay, well I think I'm done here. Yeah, right, I'm done. That was a very weird game. I've never heard of that one before, so I am going to end on there. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me play Retro Roulette, or playing just a bunch of random NES games. I will have to do some more of that in the future, because it's fun to do that every once in a while. The last time I did that was like 3 weeks ago for New Year. Maybe I can do that like once a month or something. That's always fun to check out. I mean, I've got like a shit ton of NES games I can like check out. So there's no shortage of games that I can like see what's up and see what's down. And yeah, eventually I will do some more of that.